Hello everybody, welcome back to Fibromyalgia Friday. Didn't think I was going to make it this week. Where are we now? It's 1:01 on Friday and I'm just making the video. Because I've been sleeping all day and then awake all night. For some weird reason my body's back to being back to front again. So all I'm doing is sleeping at the moment. So I thought we'd have a chat. And I'm going to pull up Twitter. I am sick to the back teeth of people and their miracle cures for fibromyalgia. Oh, where are we? Noni juice, thiamine, someone wants to do a fibromyalgia fashion show, that would be a laugh. Is fibromyalgia type pain caused by disc herniations? Fibromyalgia and weight gain, the top tip to block those extra pounds. Natural remedies for fibromyalgia. There is life after fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia, kicking the sugar habit. Black cumin may help fibromyalgia. Great info, ways to ease fibromyalgia pain. Acceptance for living with fibromyalgia. It works, relief helps by supporting joint function naturally. And on and on and on and on it goes. And it's like, I have said to them umpteen times, if there was a cure, don't you think we'd know about it? I was like, oh, eat raw, that will cure you. No, it won't. You'll just have a better diet. It won't get rid of fibro. If it got rid of fibro, every doctor in the world would be saying, go on a raw diet, that's what cures it. But it doesn't. And I am so sick of people peddling lies on web pages and on tweets and on YouTube and everywhere else saying, oh, I cured my fibromyalgia. No, you didn't cure it because you obviously didn't have it to begin with, because it's incurable. Which bit of that do people not understand? And if by some chance we get a miracle cure one day, I'm sure the medical profession will know all about it. So we won't need to read it on Twitter, or we won't need to join some website and pay a fortune to get an e-book to read about it. It'll be in the public domain and everyone will know about it. And all these people out there saying, I cured my fibromyalgia, I made myself better. Basically, they're just saying, you idle buggers, get off your ass and cure yourself like I did. And they're making us feel worse because we think, oh, well, you know, we must be a hypochondriac, or we must be a wuss because she cured herself and he cured himself, so if they cured themselves, why can't I? Because it's all a load of hogwash, that's why. They never bloody had it in the first place. Ah! See what sleeping does for me. It's just, I just wish the do-gooders had stopped trying to do good, because all they're doing is bad. Because there's people out there, I'm really lucky, I've got a husband who knows that I'm not going mad and it's not all in my head, and it, you know, sorry about that. And he believes in me and he helps me, but there's people out there with families and other halves that think they're lying, and then they see this bullshit on the web pages and on Twitter and they say, oh, they said they had it and they did this and they're better, or This person says she's got fibromyalgia, but she runs marathons and that's what keeps her fit. It's all a load of balls. If you have really, truly got fibromyalgia, when you get it at the beginning, yeah, it's not so bad. Because I had it and I was still running the house, and my husband had broken his back and I was running around like a lunatic. I never had a car, I had to walk everywhere. And yeah, I did it, and I was in absolute agony, and I'd fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Now I can't walk up and down the stairs. This is 10 years on. It's like diabetes. It's a progressive thing. It gets worse as it goes along. So you can't say to somebody, "Oh, I know someone who's got fibro and they're still at work." Yeah, they're at work now. Check in 5 years' time and see where they are. People, you need to listen, and you need to understand that somebody with fibromyalgia, I'm not going to be the same as your wife, is not going to be the same as her next door neighbour, is not going to be the same as the next person. We're all different. We all cope with it as best we can. We all find our own way of dealing with it. And when it started first with me, I would not let it get the better of me until I got to the point where if I even picked a kettle up, my arm would be screaming for a week. You have to learn what suits you. And the only thing that suits me is, it used to be pacing, and it used to be, oh, I know if I do this for so long, then I have to rest for so long, then I can do something else for so long. Now it's got to the point where pacing makes no difference whatsoever, because I feel like shite all the time, and no matter what I do, I feel like poo. And I've been trying to organise, I'm trying to organise a corner in my bedroom. I had a black bin bag full of stuff, and all I did was go through that and find places to put it. I was pouring sweat, my shoulders ache like nobody's business, and I feel like I need a nap. Now that is ridiculous. You cannot go through life doing bugger all and feeling pants, but that's the way my life is at the moment. I was lucky when I could move, I did move, but now I can't. So if you know someone with fibro who's at work or who has children, who's still taking them to school, who's running around doing the school run, don't then go up to a family member or somebody else who's not doing it and say, I know a woman down at the school, she can do this, and no, why can't you do it? Because we're all different, because we can't. Believe me, if I could go out and jump about on a trampoline with my daughter, I'd be doing it, but I can't. And for people to tell me that I'm not trying hard enough, that makes it worse, because I know, and my husband knows, how hard I try to do things, and when I push myself, all it does is knock me back, and I end up in bed for days on end, taking painkillers like Smarties and sleeping. And what life is that? So what do? I don't do anything, because I need to conserve my energy to be able to sit up here with my daughter and play on the computer together and read stories or talk about things. If I was trying to push myself to do housework, I'd do so much of that and then I'd be asleep and she'd never see me. So what would be the point? I'd rather have a dirty house and a happy child. And that's me. That's all I can do. I can only do my best. You can only do your best. And we don't need people coming along telling us that we're not trying hard enough, or we should be doing it differently, or Mrs. Bloggs down the road's a wonderful woman and she can do that. Well, whoopee, I'm really happy for her. And God help her on when she finds out that one day she can't get up and clean the windows or go on the school run or run a marathon or whatever it is they're doing at the moment. So please, people with your nonny juice and your raw diets and your miracle cures, go away. Come back when there actually is a miracle cure, and then I'll listen to you. Right, now I'm going to go and try and put away the mess I caused trying to find spaces for the stuff that was in the black bag. Wish me luck. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.